A fire that was a home that was under renovation near Evans and Brown's Line destroyed by a fire overnight. Our Tammy Sutherland at the scene. This is at Beta Street. Tammy, you were learning just moments ago that this is not the first time this house has seen a fire.
No, actually, Melanie, I spoke to the homeowner off camera as well as a contractor on camera who worked on this home, saying that last week a very similar thing happened with very little damage. Unfortunately, as you can see here, the damage is extensive after this overnight fire began here. It was a two-alarm fire that broke out, completely destroying this home. The contractor who I spoke to says that this home was 3 months in the making already and that they likely would have been done by Christmas. And he says he received a similar call about a fire last week.
It seems they might have poured an accelerant of some kind in the stairs, on the stairs and up the stairways. And then the fire department came, but it didn't do too much damage at all last week.
And then now this.
Then he put an alarm system in it and cameras and whatnot, and we made certain that the building was fully secured.
Now, fire officials who we spoke to say that the fire and the flames themselves, when they first arrived, were at least 40 feet high when they got here, and the heat was intense. There were no serious injuries reported, but an elderly woman who lived in a home next door had to be evacuated and then taken to hospital. She is on oxygen. The homes neighboring this house here are damaged, but the damage is not extensive, not like the damage here. We don't have a damage estimate just yet, but the homeowner says that he put in at least $500,000 of work into the home over the last 3 months. Mel, I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much for that, Tammy. 2 men recovering from serious injuries after a shooting last night in the Jamestown and John Garland Boulevard area of Rexdale. Police got this call at 7 o'clock. Both victims, men in their 40s, suffering multiple gunshot wounds to the upper body. The other was shot at least once in the lower body. Right now, no suspect descriptions have been released. All right, an update for you on this wild video. Remember yesterday morning, this TTC vehicle being swallowed up by a massive sinkhole as a result of a water main break on Commissioners? Well, they were able to get this one out yesterday afternoon, but the sinkhole, massive. It measured 6 to 8 feet deep. Commissioner Street is still closed off from Bouchette Street to Logan as crews clean up the mess and do their repair. All right, today, October 31st, and that means it is Halloween. Let the trick-or-treating begin. Well, later. Yes, kids will be out and about all over the GTA, but of course, this is a reminder to think safety first. Make sure cars are fully stopped before you cross the street. Be extra visible. If you have a flashlight or reflective tape, bring that with you. Use a flameless candle or a glow stick to prevent any fires. Your costume, make sure it's snug. It doesn't go past your ankles so you don't trip. Now, coming up in just a few minutes' time, we're going to be speaking with Sergeant Brett Moore of Toronto Traffic Services. He'll have some more ghoulishly good safety tips, so make sure you stay with us here.